pay high sector. Sportsmen and women are highly paid in the world. Number two, it's becoming a source of employment, because came back just from in Thailand for the World Mountain Run Championship. Uganda, of course, got 3 gold medals, actually 4 gold medals. Then we got 2 silver medals, then also got 3 bronze medals. And Uganda emerged the best in the whole world. What brings this? 2 things are in common. Our children, that was a competition for cash. Are you getting me? At least the best, if you won a gold medal, you had $5,000. You had a silver, you have $4,000. If you compute that to Uganda shilling, $5,000 is almost about 20-something million. That's why we say, if we invested more, there are very many international activities which our children would be able to get more money. And in this specific subject matter, I want to say that government catered for air tickets for these athletes to go and compete, and took care of them for their accommodation, their feeding, while they were in Thailand. The Shikrens have returned from New Zealand, where, in my opinion, they did a wonderful job, and we must congratulate them for that work. Beating, of course, the world champion is one which we can't take for granted. We must appreciate them. But also they beat Jamaica, which it was ranked number 4 in the whole world in netball. So, but that is not enough, because my planning as a ministry, we are now planning for the World Cup, which we must be able to begin to allocate enough resources for our children, for our daughters, to go and prepare very well for the World Cup, which in our opinion, we really want to cause an upset. As of now, we are about number 5 in the world. Ours is still to go to become to 1 or 2 or 3 in the world. No, I want to correct you. When I talk about sports, when I talk about stadiums, all facilities are inside there. We are carrying out the renovation of Nambole now. That Nambole is going to be used for both rugby and football, but Nambole is going to be used for basketball. There are basketball courts there. There's athletic track there. We are planning to put up an international swimming pool inside that stadium. It's about the planning. That's when I talk about infrastructure. It's not about focusing on football. It's entirely holistic sports development in the country. This is what we call priority sport. Priority sports, we talk about boxing, we talk about football, we talk about netball, we talk about rugby, we talk about athletics. Are you getting me? Talk about volleyball, swimming, basketball. Those are our priority sports in the country. Again, actually, we are looking at 11 sports. Are you getting me? But we're also coming in now, handball and so on. Those are all areas where we must concentrate. So the facilities we are planning have all the provisions of our first priority sport. These are the games which are competed in the Commonwealth. These are the games which are competed in Olympics games. These are the games which are competed in the African games, all African games. That's our priority sport. And that is an area also where we have comparative advantage over others. Are you getting me? So, when I talk about infrastructure, it's not only football. Football, true, is the most popular sport in the world. But, as of now, we must also plan for other games. But within the facility, when you build a stadium, it should not be one stadium for football. It should be multi-discipline.
The private sector called upon to invest into the sports industry, as we see a very potential way to develop this country's economy in form of providing jobs to quite massive majority right there who are unemployed in Uganda. Maybe just a little bit of benchmarking, looking at the sports industries of other countries. For example, the United Kingdom, which has the most, of course, one of the most established sports industries. We see that sport and physical activity contributes about £39 billion. That's to the UK's economy, and a significant portion of this comes from the grassroots sport, and of course the millions of people who buy the trainers, buy gyms, memberships, or pay match fees. So you can see the sources of income, sources of the different sports activities, ways how people really make money from sports. We see that millions of people who buy the trainers, we see bike, gym memberships, all pay match fees that come to review the different matches, most especially the English Premier League, and of course not only that, and also other leagues within the nation where people really come and participate in terms of watching these games. But a fee they pay when they enter the stadiums, and that is contributing to growth and development. And of course, the sector boosts the economy in so many ways, and one of them is through direct job creation and indirectly by reducing healthcare costs due to healthier population and reducing crime. So you can see that. And that is very applicable to Uganda. Today, we can see due to the increasing crime rate as a result of unemployment, investing in such a sector which is virgin, let me say that, because we don't have many private players that are investing into it. And yet, if you're to look into the other countries, like the United Kingdom, for example, of which each sector contributes about 37 billion pounds annually. So you can see that majority of the private players that are investing into this sector. So you can see that is very something remarkable and something to think about for the private sector to see how virgin this area is in Uganda, and it can be of great benefit to the country's economy. All right, we've come to the end of SMB this morning, and of course we are very grateful from where we started from the news recap till this particular time as we are winding up. And of course, coming up is the no comment regarding that. And don't forget, at Smart24 TV on Twitter, Smart24 TV Live, that's on YouTube, and Smart24 TV Official on Facebook, and channel 394 Go TV and channel 372, that's DSTV, as you will be in position to get us at whatever part of the region you are at. And we've come to the end. Of course, hopefully you take use of the information that you just obtained. Try to apply it through the day. See if it works out. If it doesn't, go try it out the next day. Keep on trying, keep on trying. It's a trial and error. Definitely you'll make mistakes. You will encounter failure, but one day, one time, you will hit the bull's eye. Till tomorrow, good morning.
To my country, to our country, Uganda, the level of unemployment is high. And we have the youngest population in this country. So when many people, many youth who are energetic, they are not employed, obviously that one poses a threat, and it is also a security threat to our country. Because now these younger people will be involved in dubious activities. We are hearing of sport murders, we are hearing of killing of the border people, we are hearing of theft. People have now started, they go on a road and pose a roadblock, then they even it's still big people. So I think it is a security threat to our country when we get many youth who are not employed. And me, I'm urging government. Government had a mind of putting a vocational institute to every constituency, which government has not fulfilled. As I speak now, like in my district, Namaingo, we do not have any government vocational institute. Moreover, we have many young people who are not employed. We have a lake, but because of the control in the lake, the security in the lake, our young people cannot go fishing. They do not have any other source of income. So when we have many youth who are not employed, who have no skill, obviously it poses a security threat. We cannot deny and run away from that because we've seen it, it is there. I want to propose to government that instead of leaving these young people who are energetic to just loiter around, let them put more money. We should put more money in skilling these young people in tangible skills like carpentry, welding, tailoring, building, all those simple skills which a young person can utilize to earn a living. For instance, me as a leader of the people of Namaingo, when I saw that this was a serious challenge in my district, I vowed and dedicated part of my salary to put up a skilling center. I want to thank God that on 19th of this very November, we shall be passing out more than 500 school dropouts whom we've skilled for 8 months. But at least someone who can earn a living out of the skill she or he has attained. So if we can emulate that model and pass it to across the districts, so you will see that many young people will at least have something to do. And I also want to speak to the youth who have gone to school but they have no jobs. Some of them think gaining or getting a skill is demeans them. But now where are the jobs? If you are not seeing a job for which you went to school to, please, can you grab any skill around you so that you can survive. We should go to agriculture, we should go to many of these other skills like the saloon. We have many other services which we can offer to this country. Other than saying me, I went to school, I'm a teacher. Now for us like arts teachers, the government and president is now promoting sciences. So if I'm an artist teacher, should I die of hunger and starve with my family because now artist subjects are no longer on the market? Let's grab anything that comes our way so that we can survive and we can be of help to our families. That is my prayer.